How to get my first sale affiliate marketing, your next one, 100, 500, 1,000, and 1,000 plus recurring every single month without having to start at zero and from complete scratch. I'll be sharing with you all of these juicy details and more, and also get into my backstory so you can understand where I come from and how this can be relevant to your situation. Let's get right into it. I'm no stranger to affiliate marketing. I've been doing it for many years. This is a relatively newer channel that I've been posting on. For full transparency, I have others out there, one of which has over 10,000 subscribers. I rebranded that to helping people with funding. I'm also a funding expert, a business loan broker expert. I've been doing that for many years, helping people with credit, cash flow, collateral, liquidity, equity, and then some, doing quite a bit there. And many years ago, I began in the health affiliate marketing niche, specifically lower back pain, helping people with supplements, ergonomic seat cushions, chairs, desks, mattresses, and so much more. I began with blogging, ranking blog posts in Google, and now over various niches, I've produced over 1,000 blog posts. And so I started in the health space, helping people, bringing value, content to people in a blog. And then slowly I made my way into doing video. I had done social media with blogging and around that time. And then I became a little bit more comfortable with the idea of doing video to help as many people as I can and impact more. And this kind of format for me is hard to do. I'm better on share screen, better PowerPoint presentation, you hearing my voice. I'm very introverted and that has a lot to do with it. I'm much more analytical, cerebral. So if you are like me and you're introverted and you possess these qualities and characteristic traits, great, this can work for you. If you're extroverted, great, it can work for you. And if you're ambiverted, you know the answer to that. So beginning many years ago, I didn't make my first sale until literally like about 11 and 11 and a half months in. I kid you not. And it doesn't have to take you that long. I'll share what I went through. So again, it doesn't have to take you 11 and a half or so months, 6 months, 5 months. It can happen within the first month, the first week, the first day. And so what I did is, again, blogging, articles, doing all that stuff, and sharing with it on social media, doing all this other stuff, putting a Facebook business page together, and so forth. And I partnered with the Amazon affiliate, the Amazon Associates program, which they have, if you're unfamiliar, they have an affiliate program where you can promote the products that are there. Now, here's the issue I have with that. If you're doing affiliate marketing, I wouldn't focus on a lot of volume physical products. A lot of the times when you're dealing with places like in Amazon or Temu, as you might call it or hear of it. But with Temu, Amazon, there's a lot of others where you'll find physical products where the commissions are much lower. You might see 2.5, 4%, 5, 10, up to 20, if not a little bit more. And not enough margins to squeeze out of. And you don't always get a say in what happens after the first purchase and what other recommended products they're getting after the first purchase. You're not getting anything after that. And so you're not getting more on the back end, average order value, average cart size, value, lifetime value per person. You might have reoccurring buyers if you've built that up, but you don't know all the time. How often will they buy? The cost of that product, the price, you're not able to put a price on it, it's set. So how well do you have to get to do a lot of volume with lower commissions? Margins aren't so high because the cost to fulfill, the cost to create, the cost of goods sold, the cost of sales, the overhead, expenses, at the end of the day, you have low commission. So that's what I did. I began promoting health products. Amazon was just one of the many. And I saw about my first, 8 cents come in, 85 cents come in. And I'm like, okay, cool, proven that this can work. And that's what gave me the fortitude to say, let's do this again. This can work. I'm not just hearing it online. I'm not just watching videos, reading through blog posts, going through social media posts. This actually works. I'm proving it right now, excuse me. And so that's what pushed me. So it can take just one sale. It doesn't have to be 100 immediately. It doesn't have to be 300 immediately, 500 or 1,000. All it takes is 8 or 85 cents, 70 cents, 7 cents for you to see, okay, this can work. What worked then that I can do and keep applying now? You begin to think like that and begin to test, iterate, understand data, measure correctly. And so all it takes is one. So knowing that, is that where you want to begin though? With lower, non-recurring, lower commission, physical products, a lot of volume with a lot of this. Sorry, I have to keep moving my shoulder here. So put it to my other hand, or my phone. Then there are high ticket sales out there. So high ticket, it's not reoccurring, or recurring, I should say. So something priced at $2,500, $4,000, even $100 if you consider that high ticket and above, $500. Commissions being up to 40%, maybe more than that, 50, 100%. Yeah, that sounds good and enticing. Somebody buys that product, that 3,500 plus whatever, getting 1,000 from it. Now you're like, well, I can hit my goals faster. My goal was to get to 1,000 a month. Isn't that how I should be doing it? It can be, but how consistent of a pipeline, deal flow, leads do you have to introduce to that product? You can have the right strategy and tactics, the right system for converting leads into buyers, but no matter what your pipeline looks like, you still have to start at zero and from complete scratch every single month. Would you want to do that? I wouldn't. You can have that on the back end, show something of a high ticket, even if it's a physical product there or in the front end. But what I would do is have residual recurring products. So to get your first sale, get your first 20 a month, 120, initially get up to 420 and 120 every single month, and tap into other products. Look at the recurring residual subscription membership-based products. Something for the one or multiple times it took for somebody to get involved with that program, platform. As long as they stay on and they came through you, you're getting credit and you're getting an amount every single month as long as they stay in. And a lot of these programs that I've gone through that I believe to be the very best, people will stay in there for a long time. So to get your first sale, you could do all these other activities. You can start in the health space, promote Amazon products, physical products, or even digital products. They don't have to be all physical. Digital products have higher margins, information-based products, software. That's what I would be focused on. And not all networks are alike. So being careful and selective in just doing what everybody else is doing and seeing that everybody's promoting the same thing. Are you standing out from them? Are you giving the same page to promote with the same material that is becoming very saturated? You're looking like everybody else. And so it gets you to question if it's not working for you yet, and that's why you're here, to get a better answer, or you're just getting started and you're not sure who to follow and what to start with. And if you've been following me for some time, you know what I've been releasing. And if you're new to this and you want to get a jump start without having to make mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, days by weeks, months, years, having to sift through, starting all over from complete scratch is a whole nother story. I'll leave more information down below in the description for you. And to add on to how to get your first sale, it doesn't always have to take maximum amount of effort. You just have to have the right processes, the right systems, and the right amount of automation. So if you're not going to the right platform, what kind of energy are you putting forth there? And if you don't have the right system to help you convert the people that you introduce into a customer, well, things can spiral down and very quickly. There are many ways for me to answer how to get your first sale in affiliate marketing. And above it all, what you want to do is you want to have a high converting system or a mechanism. In other words, when people land on a page, they will see where they're going to get value, and there will be a name and an email, usually you're asking for. In return, you're going to give them something of high value, like a guide, a course, something like that, or introduction to a free video. And by them giving you their name and their email, you're now able to follow up with automated emails. And I'll show you a lot of this if you're unfamiliar with it. And what's happening is now that they're part of your email subscriber list, you can build more know, like, and trust with them. You can share with them valuable content through a blog post, if it's a video for you, social media posts, a combination of them. Send them to different places. Show them your social media accounts would be cool to do. Making it more personable of an experience. Asking if they need any help. Showing them what happens later on to where they can see the offer. And so after somebody gives you their name and their email, they go to a thank you /bridge page, a thank you page, bridge page, where, hey, thank you for entering your details on the last page. Your guide should be sitting in your email inbox as we speak. But before you go there, boom, and then you go into what you want to communicate with them. And on the next page, you're going to watch a free video presentation from my mentor going over this. And before you go there, I know where you've been. I started many years ago where I was overworked, and you can go into your backstory. You can do it with the written word. Video works well. And then they go over to that affiliate product where now they can make a purchase or sign up, whatever they're supposed to do, or they get more information before they go sign up and do what they're supposed to do. The reason a lot of people don't make their first sale is, like I was saying earlier, they're not spending the right time on the right platforms. They're overestimating what's going on, underestimating. They're not treating this as a business. They're just treating this as something short-term, obligations. They're going to do side hustle, part-time, full-time. Like, those are great directions. Don't get me wrong, but treating this like as a business overall, what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. And maximizing your focus, your energy and time will help you get to your goals much faster, much more clearly and smoother. So there's, again, many ways to answer how to get your first sale online, but what should you do to get your first sale online is push away the stuff that can take more volume, although that can help and be helpful. Not saying it won't always be. Look at the high ticket stuff, starting all over every single month. I'd rather go recurring, something predictably coming in each and every single month on these subscription membership-based products, where I know predictably I can tell how much will be coming in. And the activities are most important. So when you're generating your first sale online, is what are you doing to bring in and attract your audience? When you do things like these and you release content on a website, video, podcast, social media, etc., you're bringing value to your marketplace. And what you should understand is that even if a lot of people aren't buying immediately, what you're doing is you've built, or you're building, your audience base. So don't take away from, well, it's taking long and I'm not getting anything. Is what are you doing? What are the activities that will lead into you getting your first, your next, your third, your fourth sale, getting into 1,000, 3,000 plus per month and more? What are those activities, activity ROI? What kind of inputs are then generating you Y, X inputs generating you Y output and outputs? So if you just expected to come into this and just start sending a link out and you're like, I didn't get my first sale, it's not working, I tried it. Good, more room for somebody else to come in. And I'm not saying that as in like, wow. Like, if that's how easily you're going to give up on something, why should somebody put forth a lot of energy and time to seeing and helping you go above and beyond? Like, if that's how easy you're going to quit to something that is very meaningful and you have a strong why you want to do it, but you're just not showing up in the act of it, and you're going to consistently show up in a way that's not producive and conducive to where you want to get to, why should somebody else put forth their maximum energy and time to say, I'm going to help that person get to where I'm at and even better? Other times it's like, it's understandable. I know they're not putting forth the best action and I can tell why. I'm going to go out of my way and I'm going to help them. I've done that plenty of times. So you can look at it both ways. But what are your expectations? Curbing your expectations, understanding that this takes energy and time. Are you taking the shortcut, going underneath where it's going to be like this? It's going to take harder to get up to the top. Or are you going to keep going up, trying to go into linear, but there's some bumps? And then keep going, and then you're there now. You can keep going, retain it. So again, it just depends on the activities. What are you doing to get that first sale? Are you providing value content on the platforms? Do you have the right systems in place to help you get that first, next, third sale? And then over and over again, doing what you were doing that helped you get to that, sustaining that, and continuing to grow. The other thing that helps you grow too is your mindset. It's not all about this. It's about personal growth and development. This will keep you in much longer. So learning how to develop that will be of help. So that's what I wanted to answer for you with this. I could have given you so many other things. I could have gone way back into my backstory about being in a financial logistics company, undervalued, underappreciated, underpaid. And eventually there's a downturn, 50 plus people relieved. I'm one of them. Unfortunately, I have to go back on unemployment benefits and food stamp cards. This was one of, if not the hardest times in my life. And I never thought I would have been in that position again. Going to eat a family meal, I felt bad, even if I covered 25, 50, 75, 100% of the payment. Even if I could, I still felt bad. I wish I had more savings. And at times I wouldn't speak up to pay. And I'm the oldest of two brothers, my younger brother and I. That should tell you a lot. So I felt extremely embarrassed. Going to the grocery store, paying with my EBT card. Oh, don't get me started on that. It felt so bad. Going through that. And I knew I needed to make a change. So my ask of you is, what are you doing to make a change? What's your why? What is it internally that is biting at you? Problems, pain right now, something that you want to get away from, get out of, and go into affiliate marketing and continuing to persist in it. Because the more persistent, the more disciplined, the more focused you can be, the better you will get at this. The more predictable, instead of just getting your first, it'll be the next one, and then the one after that. But what are you bringing in terms of value? Are you coming in and just having the shallowest of expectations because the barrier of entry is so low, and not doing the activities you need to, and helping people and having them see you or read a post from you over and over again, and being connected with them and building your audience base, your know, like, and trust? Because like me, I don't buy just from anybody. I buy from people that I know, like, and trust, and likely that I've heard over and over again. And I'm like, yes, I eventually now want to get this. So to get started in a unfair advantage and what you can do to crush it with this, I have a clone business and system for you that I created. I'll link you to it down below in the description. And this features many different products that I believe to be the best and residual ones, month after month after month, without having to start at zero and from complete scratch. You can go ahead and check that out. And just as an income disclaimer, as an earnings disclaimer, it's standard that I put this out there. I'm not saying you'll make $1. I'm not saying you'll make 6 figures or anything. But like I tell and I share with people, if you show up, you have the right attitude, effort, consistency, persistency, discipline, and focus, then your possibilities are maximized. And if you don't have all of that now, you just build into it. One other thing too, I've had a long day, so I can tell when I'm most tired. I did a few pieces of content earlier. I was speaking to my audience a little bit of, and video just tires me out. Not that you have to do video yourself, you grow into it, and it'll be a huge impact to your audience. That's how I see it. It's a huge impact. People need me. There's a big why there and a big cause to help people, my mission driving me. And I show up for people because they need my support. They need my help. and don't make it about yourself, making it about them and the team. And so, yeah, I had a pretty big day. This is something that I'm putting together towards the end of it. I'm a little bit wiped out already. I need to relax today. So all information will be down below in the description and or in the comments. I hope you got a lot of value from this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with others if you would like. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and click the bell notification icon so you do not miss any future content I'll be coming out with. Thank you.